Yes, am I speaking bit faster? If it is so, please let me know, okay? Because sometimes I used to speak fast, okay? Unknowingly I used to speak fast. Is it like that, guys, today?
No, sir, it is fine.
Fine, right? Okay.
No, sir, that's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine, sir.
Okay, okay. Because sometimes, I used to feel I was speaking bit faster. That's my tendency. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I have started recording. Okay. Yeah, I was just explaining DSA, what is DSA and what are we are going to deal in DSA. So in DSA, we are focusing on logic rather than programming language, right? Okay. Right. Yeah. So let us come to the interview part, okay? Whether it is the placements or experience interviews. Yeah. If you take the interview, time, okay, let us say it's 1 hour. Let us say you are appearing for a Java developer or a Python developer. Okay. In that 1 hour, the first, I have appeared for more than 50 plus interviews, okay, and they taken more than 20 plus interviews, okay, till now, okay. Okay. So what I observe is, in the first 1 hour, so in the 1 hour they'll give you 20 minutes for problem solving. Okay, so basically this problem statement, difficultiness of the problem statement will vary from company to company. If it is a normal mid-level, if it is a top road-based company like Microsoft, Google, Ola, Uber, Walmart, okay, then you can expect a difficult problem, okay, difficult statement from depth of DSA. Otherwise, if it is normal service-based company or normal any mid-level company, okay, or something, right, you can expect a medium-level question. Guys, is my writing is clear, right, everyone?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So if it is a big man company, right? You can expect a difficult problem statement. Okay. Or if it is a normal company, right? Okay, you can expect a medium level question. Okay. So in the first 1 hour of interview, okay, you will be for 20 minutes, they will be dedicating for problem statement. What companies will think, right? If he is good in logical building or if he is good in DSA problem solving, right? Okay, then he can write logic or he can learn any framework easily or he can pull any technology easily. That's what nowadays the companies are thinking. Okay, so that's why they are giving importance for logical building or DSA. Okay, right. Okay, so if you take companies like Amazon or Google, right, that 1 hour they'll give you for problem solving. 1 hour only for DSA. Okay, how many rounds are there? Okay, at least 2 rounds they're gonna given for DSA, right? They're gonna dedicate for DSA. Okay, now at least for 2 rounds. Okay, then 2 rounds system design, or 1 round or 2 rounds for system design. This is the process set man companies, and the next one is behavioral round. These are all bar riser round. Depends on company to company. Okay, but for a normal company, okay, at least 2 to 3 rounds they will take for a Java developer. Each round, okay, they will be dedicating 20 minutes for problem solving. Right? Is that clear, Race? So this is the role of problem solving, or this is the role of DSA. Okay, fine, guys. Any doubts in this first 20 minutes, 15 minutes of class? Anyone? Any doubts, guys?
No, sir, that's fine.
Okay, okay.
Ask.
And now, before going for DSA, what we are gonna cover? Okay, that is very important. Okay, and first thing is basically I can see in the market. Okay, DSA means people are starting with what we say stack. Stack, what is stack, what we call what is stack, some theory part. Okay. Next, they're giving some derivations, what are derivations, not derivations, what we call uh, some standard operations of stack. They're explaining the code of standard operations. Okay. And they're teaching standard examples. This is what I have seen in the multiple institutes, guys. Okay, trust me. Suppose let us take, if you take a concept of stack, they are teaching what is stack and why is stack. Okay, something like that, some theory part. Then they are explaining about the standard operations of any data structure. Then they are explaining the code related to the standard operations and some standard examples. That's what they are teaching, guys. Okay, but my teaching is different, guys. Trust me, my teaching is totally. See, this is okay for the guy who is attending BTech. Okay, the guy who want to pass the semester, this is completely fine. Pass the sim. Okay. But when coming to the industry, right? Okay, this is not at all sufficient, guys. Trust me. Okay. So the industry, what they're asking, they will give you some problem statement, random problem statement. Okay. They will give you some random problem statement and they will see the approach, how you are approaching the problem. Okay. Right. That's what they will see. Okay. So my class is more related to solving more and more problems, guys. Okay. Okay, so even I'll cover these things also, but we'll finish off quickly and then we'll be giving more time to this problem solving. Okay, clear, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir, clear.
So this is what
Yes, sir.
the difference between our course and the course in the market. If you want, you can see. Okay, right? Basically, I'm not criticizing someone or something like that. Basically, if someone wanted to teach, this way, na, they have to be more. They have to have a more exposure in competitive coding. Okay, that's what. Then only someone can teach this way. Okay. So if you see the Excel sheet which I prepare, I have prepared around 200 questions, right? Okay, 200 questions, each chapter wise. Okay, see stacks and queues, some questions, linked list, some questions, trees, some questions. Okay, so I have gathered around, 150 to 200 programs from different online platforms. Okay, so if you solve this one, na, trust me. See, I can't say you can crack any company like that, but your approach or your thought process will change. Okay, if you suppose if you're seeing some problem statement, right, your thought process definitely will align. Okay, to that level. Okay, but I can't simply fake. You can solve. You can crack. It's not like that, guys. Okay, it totally depends on how you practice, how you listen the classes. Okay, right? How you follow. Okay, that's what defines us. Okay, it's not like simply enrolling course won't fetch anything. Okay, after enrolling daily at least 1 hour or 1.5 hour you should practice regularly, right? Okay, that is my voice is clear, everyone, so far.
Yes, sir, clear. Yes, sir, clear. Yes, sir, that's clear.
Yeah, thank you, because this is an online class, right?
Sir,
Yeah, please.
yeah, exactly what we need is when we see the problem or problem solving question, we need to how to approach that problem, which steps are
Exactly.
used in that particular problem.
Yes, Grace, exactly. That's what required. Okay. So basically, that's only what I'm trying to say. In the market, very few guys are teaching DSA in Amirpet institutes. Okay. What I know. And they are also teaching as per the BTech semester. Okay. BTech guy who what requires. Okay. That and all, not at all sufficient, guys. Simply attending that kind of DSA class will be not worthy. Okay. It's not like I am boosting myself or I'm criticizing some, but let me be very clear. Okay. Let me be very honest. Okay. In that market, I can see people are teaching excellent frameworks. Okay, people are teaching Java, Python, excellent. Okay, but DSA or problem solving, that is not up to the mark. Sorry, guys. They are not teaching DSA or problem solving up to the mark. Okay. Okay. But I can see excellent tutors or excellent instructors for Spring Boot, okay, Java, Python, but I haven't seen a proper DSA curriculum, okay? That's what my intention, okay? Yeah. Again, it's up to you what you think, but again, okay, see, my way of teaching is you should be good, you should be think properly when someone is giving some problem statement. Otherwise, what is tag, what is a push operation, pop operation, anyone can tell, right? Okay, but no one will ask in the interview. Okay, they will ask you some problem statement, internally that deals with stack, some problem statement, okay, statement internally that deals with linked list. You should be able to solve the problem statement, right? Okay, simply, okay, what do you call, simply attending, simply push up, suppose for linked list na, insert deletion. No one will ask how to do insert operation, delete operation, okay, or insert at front, insert. No one will ask, guys, these ones, okay, in interview. They will give you some problem statement and they'll ask you to solve, okay, and they'll see the approach or how you are approaching the problem, right? At least if you're not solving, at least they'll see how you're approaching the problem. That you should improve, okay, right? Okay. Guys, so far, any doubts, guys? Anyone? Let's move for the next part. The syllabus part I'm gonna explain now. Okay. I'm just feeling a bit cold. Yeah. Yeah. Now, before starting DSA, even I won't start DSA before starting DSA. What I'm gonna cover. So I'll be covering basics of arrays, strings, and collection framework. Okay. I won't be teaching in detail about what is arrays, what is strings, or what is collection framework. For Python developers, I will be teaching in arrays means their list and tuple. Okay. So for Python guys, list, tuple, dictionary, something. Okay. I'll try to give some basics of this. Okay. List, tuple, dictionary. Okay. Map. Sorry, set. Something like. Okay. So we'll try to solve at least 20 to 30 programs on this basics, guys. Okay, then only we are gonna kickstart DSA. Otherwise, I have seen people coming from just learning simply some programming language, and they are not good at arrays, strings, and collections. Okay, guys, simply arrays means don't think it is declaring array, what is array. It's not like that. Okay, at least you should solve some problems on arrays, at least you should solve some programs on strings, at least you should solve some programs on collection framework. Okay, right? And before teaching these three, even I will cover loops also. Okay, loops means for loop, problems on for loop, problems on nested for loop. Okay, and standard programs like prime number, Armstrong number, Fibonacci series, and patterns like that. Okay, so first I will cover very basic like this. Okay, then I'll go for array, strings, and collection framework. Okay, okay, what is required for problem solving a DSA, I will teach that part. Then I'll move for DSA. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let us move for syllabus sheet. Okay. And I'll explain in detail what is syllabus sheet. And after seeing the syllabus sheet, guys, this is my blog. Okay. Basically, this is a website. I think it is down. Yeah, I know that it is down. Okay. But this is my blog. Okay. Sunilkiran.hashnote.dev. Okay. You can see all the interview related things. Okay, suppose if you're a Java developer, you can see all interview related stuff in this blog. Okay, the all interview related blogs only have written. See, lambda expressions, comparable and comparator interface, working of hash map, DC relation in Java, immutable class in Java. If this was written by me, okay, just go through it. I'm giving for your reference. This. And anyone, sir, is gonna be Java or Python. Yeah, both the Srishal, okay. Yeah, I used to teach both Java and Python, so it will be both, okay. Yeah. Otherwise, you can see, okay. See, you can see the playlist of Python tutorial and Java tutorial parallel, right? Yeah. And this is my YouTube channel. You can subscribe. If anyone not subscribed yet, yeah, please do subscribe my channel. Yeah. Right. Okay. Now, yeah. Go to my GitHub. Okay. Type. I'm joining. Yeah. So for syllabus sheet, right? Okay. You can type Sunil Kiran space GitHub. Okay. You can type this. Okay. The first link will be mine. Okay. Sunil Kiran space GitHub. Okay. In that I have posted, go to repositories. Yeah. This is DSA syllabus sheet. Okay. I can share this link also with everyone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Okay. I'll share the syllabus sheet and I'll walk through what we're gonna cover as part of our course, right? Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'll cover the after teaching that. After teaching, yeah, it's definitely a paid course only. Okay, let me be very clear. uh I'll tell you the price and all, just a few 5 minutes. Okay, then I'll explain the syllabus sheet and I'll tell you the price. Okay, right. Right. Yeah, so if you see, you know I am starting with the very basic programs, guys. See, if you see if else statement, for loops, nested for loops, patterns, prime number, Armstrong number, palindrome, perfect number, finding square root, reversing number equality, decimal to binary, some basic programs on hacker rank, code, and GFG. See, basically these things, in any program, in most of the, suppose if you're enrolling from Java or Python, no, they used to cover these logics, right? Very small logics, okay. But from that programming language, I used to cover these basics because I feel these are the foundations for our DSA course, okay, right, guys? Then comes to arrays, okay. So then I'll teach what is array, introduction of basics of array, and I will directly jump to the problems. Okay, I won't be teaching more theory. Okay, I will be teaching on problems. Okay, then how can I integrate with Java collection framework? Okay, then if you're a Python developer, how can we deal with the Python? Okay, that's it. I'll teach both the codes. Okay, then discussion about time and optimization process. Yeah, this is very important because guys, any idea what is time complexity or optimization process? Tomorrow I will take a detailed class of time complexity. Okay, at the same time, guys, any idea what is time complexity optimization process? Guys, any idea what is time complexity? There I have written a line, right? Time complexity.
Much time takes by the
Program.
running the program.
Yeah. So basically,
Number
it's
of any algorithms take.
okay. Okay. Okay, right, guys. Okay. So basically, it is like, yeah, simply if I want to say how much time a program is taking to execute. Okay. Right. Tomorrow I will be teaching definition and everything about here. How much time our program is taking to execute. Okay. So basically, if you write any code na, in interview, suppose in arrays they have given you a logic and you have written a logic, right? But they will ask you, can you optimize? What is that? Can you optimize? Okay, now this they will ask you, okay, right? So there you should be knowing different optimization techniques. In our course, I will be stressing more on that. In every problem, if there is an optimization technique, na, I will teach you that way only. Okay, right? See, discussion about time constraint optimization approaches. Next, introduction and basics of strings, problems on strings, integrating with Java Class framework, and discussion about time and optimization approaches. Right, guys? Clear? Then see, till now we have done with now the official DSA has been started. See, right? It will be taking around 1 month, guys, to cover all these, not 1 month, 20 days, I think it will be taking, okay, to cover all these programs and all these basics, okay. 20 minutes, I'll be giving you, founding, okay. I'll be teaching you basics only, not directly going for DSA, okay. Because if you cover these basics now, you can crack some MNCs, some service-based companies at least, right? So I want to cover everyone, not only, targeting product-based companies. There is no point of it, right? First, you should be strong in basics. You should be crack any mid-level companies or pro service-based companies. Then you can aim for a Bang or Fan, whatever might be, right? Guys, is that clear? Okay. Yeah. Now see, in stacks and queues, I will be teaching introduction and implementation of stack. Then introduction and implementation of queue, circular queue. Okay. Problems of stacks and queue. See, basically people are winding up here only. Okay. You know, introduction, implementation. They're giving more focus. But this set all, as I told you already, this set all is not sufficient to crack job, guys. Okay. They will ask you, see, some application like this. Okay. Implement min stack, next greater element, previous model element, some of sub-array minimum, asteroid collisions. Like this, they will ask you some applications of stacks and queues. They won't ask you to write what is stack. They won't ask you to tell what is stack, how to implement a push operation, or how to implement some XYZ operation. They won't be asking you, guys. Okay. They will give you one problem statement, and you need to relate that problem statement to some data structure, and you need to approach the program, right? That is their expectation. Okay. Not, they won't ask you any implementation. Trust me. Okay. They won't ask you any implementation. Okay. But even I'll teach you that implementations also. Okay. Right, guys? Any doubts so far? Hello. Guys, any doubts here? Anyone? Guys, you respond now. Please respond. Any doubts here till now? I have
Also,
no, right? Okay. Next one, linked list, right? Then linked list. Okay. Introduction of linked list, types of linked list, single linked list, double linked list, circular linked list. Okay. Yeah. Till here, we'll see what is introduction of linked list, what is linked list, and how many types of linked list, how can we implement linked list, and the standard operations of linked list till here. Okay. Now, if you see, adding two numbers of linked list, removing nth node from a linked list, finding intersection point of a linked list, finding middle element of the linked list, detect a loop in linked list by using Floyd algorithm, rotate a linked list, merge to sound linked, flattening, design a browser list. Like that, we'll cover n number of programs. If you see our sheet, problem solving sheet, right? Okay, okay, that linked list will be, see, around 15 programs I have gathered, right, from different different, what we call, different online platforms. Okay, right? Then trees, guys. Okay. See, same. These are the standards: pre-order, in-order, post-order, level order, iterative way of using pre-order, in-order, post-order. Okay, then I will tell all these applications. Okay, maximum depth of the binary tree, balanced binary tree, identical binary tree, vertical view of a binary tree, top view of a binary tree, left view, right view, maximum width of binary tree, introduction to binary, like this. Okay, search in a binary tree, see in a binary tree, like that. Okay, right, guys? Then next graph. Okay. Yeah, same. Okay. Introduction of graph, types of graph, Okay, connected components, BFS, DFS, number of islands, number of provinces, flood fill algorithm, detected cycle and data graph, detected cycle and data graph, bipartite graph, topological sort. Okay, see Kahn's algorithm, Dexter algorithm using Bellman's Ford, Prim's Kruskal. Guys, these are the questions that are very famous, guys. The graphs questions are asked across various man companies, various fan companies. People have given a stamp, or people will given a title. Graph is one of the difficult topic. Okay, what is that? Everyone is thinking graph is one of the difficult topic. No, guys. Okay, what I feel is if you learn this BFS and DFS, entire graph is easy. Okay, you can relate every program to this only, BFS and DFS. If you learn these two algorithms simply, you can learn any program or any concept easily in graphs. Okay, don't think graph is something, what we call out of the box concept. It is not like that, guys. Okay, graph is also a normal concept only, like a trees or stack or arrays or strings. Okay, you can learn, guys. Okay, trust me, I'll make you learn. Okay, yeah. Then comes searching and sorting. Okay, see, there are two types of searches: linear search and binary search. Okay, see, for binary search alone, I will be taking 10 days. Okay, to cover all the models across the internet. Okay, see, if you see, I have gathered some questions of binary search. See, right? Currently, binary search is going in evening batch. If you want, you can enroll. The guys who can enroll, who are attending the morning batch, they are freely, they can enroll in evening batch if they want to complete bit early. Okay. Okay. Then see, sorting, we are going to discuss all these kinds of sorting. Okay. 8 kinds of sorting. Okay. Na? Why means sometimes people will ask you, can you write algorithm for quick sort? Can you write algorithm for heap sort or merge sort? Okay. In interviews, people might ask you. Okay. Even in placement time, I was asked to write a code on bubble sort. Okay. In Wipro interview. Okay. Yeah. So this one, okay, bubble sort, okay. In Optum, while selecting for Optum, Paytm, right? That they guys asked me, merge sort, write a code for merge sort, okay. So they will ask you to write some sorting, okay, technique to implement some sorting algorithm, right? Like that, okay. Guys, any doubts so far? If you want to ask me, I'll give you time. You can ask now for 2 to 3 minutes. You can ask now.
No, sir.
No, right? Someone is trying to speak something.
So, duration of class.
Yeah. I'll tell you. Duration daily 1 hour, guys. 8 to 9. Okay, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, I'll tell you just once I complete this syllabus sheet. Now I'll tell you about price and duration, everything. Okay, right? And yeah, guys, this one. Okay, binary search and its programs. See, the specialty of this concept is, it is very difficult to identify that problem can be solved by using binary search. But the thing is, but the thing is, this is very important concept, guys. The problems are very easy, but it is very difficult to identify. Okay, oh, this problem can be solved by using binary search. That way it is very difficult to identify, guys. Okay, trust me. Okay, and suppose I don't, if you guys don't know about time constant, just leave it. I will be telling something. Suppose if you write a program in big of n cube time, okay, they'll ask you to optimize. Then you can write in big of n square. They'll ask you to optimize. Then if you write in big of n, if they're asking still to optimize, okay, then the only option you have is anyone. If you're writing in big of n order, but they're asking still to optimize, O of 1 is fine. O of 1 we can't solve most of the programs, right? That's what. If they're yes, order of log n. Okay, that is the time for binary search. This is the time comes for binary search, guys. Okay, if you are writing a code in big O of n, that interviewer is still asking to optimize, then only option you have is binary search. Okay, that is, you can remember like that. Okay, it is very difficult to identify. Difficult to identify. Difficult to identify. That is application of binary search, guys. Okay, trust me. It's very difficult to identify. Okay, na? But if they're still asking big O of n, log n, sorry, suppose if you're written big O of n, they're still asking to optimize, that means that is a log n thing only. You should go for binary search right away. That's a blind indication you can follow. Okay, right, guys? That is the significance of binary search. Okay, yeah. That's why we are taking 10 classes for this binary search. Okay. Then sliding window. This is also very important, guys. Okay. Sliding window and 2-pointer algorithms. Okay. This one also you can enhance the time complexity greatly. Okay. See, if you are good in sliding window, 2-pointer and binary search, you can write more optimized codes, guys. Okay. Right. Then comes recursion. Okay. We'll teach what is recursion. Okay. Because if you see trees, graphs, dynamic programming, okay, or greedy, everything related to recursion. Okay. So we'll see this order, I think is jumbled, but the recursion will be taught straight away after linked list. Okay. Because before starting trees only, I am gonna cover this recursion, complete this. Okay. Right. Okay. Na? Guys, is that clear? Because this recursion is a base for our DSA. Okay, right? Guys, that's what, guys. Okay, see, don't simply learn any programming language framework. Okay, try to learn one DSA course. Okay, in lifetime, guys. Okay, try to master this because this DSA course is a core for if you see SQL, right? Internally they use DSA algorithms only. So if you see indexing, they will use B tree, binary trees indexing, okay, something like that. Or if you take Spring Boot, they'll use DSA internally. Any framework, their underlying concepts are they will implement DSA internally, guys. Okay. So in your time, okay, try to master one DSA course, okay, okay, right, right. Then comes dynamic programming. Okay, this is, guys. First of all, leave some phobia. Okay, people feel like DS is very difficult. Not like that, guys. Okay, try to learn. Okay, I'm there to help you. Okay, right? Okay, I do agree. It is bit complex when compared to problem language of framework, but it is not that difficult, guys. Okay, trust me. Okay, if you follow some standard things, you can easily crack it. Okay, right? Yeah. See, this is one of the important concepts for bang again, dynamic programming. Okay, so in this we'll solve the problems across the internet. Okay, whatever the problems, the models will solve across the internet. Okay, then comes backtracking. This is also very important. Okay, and queen, Sudoku solver, rat in image, subset sum problem, permutations. Okay, then comes try, then comes heap. Okay, and this is not a final sheet. If any missing here and there, I will definitely add it to the syllabus sheet. Okay, because this is prepared way back. Okay, I think 6 to 7 months back I have prepared this. Okay, right? Okay, now let's come to the course duration, price and everything. Okay, guys, the course will be taking around 2 to 3 months of duration. Daily 1 hour class. I think more. Okay, sometimes it will be 4 months also. Okay, daily 1 hour class. Price 9K with recordings. Recordings, I will create a Google Drive folder and I'll upload it and I'll give you access whoever are enrolling for for my course. Okay, right? Guys, this is mostly sometimes 4 months. Okay, I can't say exact time because sometimes I might be absent for a few days and you guys might be okay. So roughly it won't be more than 4 months. Okay, yeah. So this is about class timings and price, guys. Okay, I hope you guys are clear. Okay, fine.
Sir, Saturdays and Sundays also have.
Sunday leave, Saturday class is there. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sunday is leave for our institute. Okay. By the way, our institute is in Vizag. Okay. Uh, in Vizag, our offline institute, their offline classes will be going on. Yeah, I used to take online and sometimes offline as well. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right, guys. So now we'll see after the course what we're gonna target. Okay. Let's hear bit noise is there now. Is that fine? My voice is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir, fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
See, mainly, guys, basically why I'll teach Mang means basically nowadays everyone, people are cracking the normal companies, but Mang is very difficult, guys. Okay, after the course, we are gonna target this Mang. Okay, at least. Okay, right? Our top road based companies. Okay. So product-based companies will see in banking side, we are gonna target. See, can you tell me some banking related companies, guys? DBS Bank, ఇంకా Commonwealth Bank, then Standard Chartered, Lloyd's. Lloyd's. These are some standard companies which we are gonna target in banking related companies. Okay. Let's come to e-commerce side. Guys, can you tell me some e-commerce companies?
Walmart.
Yeah, Amazon. Guys, you saw the news. Walmart has laid off 1,500 employees. Very bad. Okay, whatever not, but it's a top company. Amazon, Walmart, Flipkart, Myntra, like that. Okay. So these are the companies which we are gonna target after the course. Okay, right? Then in healthcare, anyone? One big company is there in healthcare. Fortune 5 organization. Anyone?
Wipro GE.
GE Health. Okay. There is a company called Optum UHG. Anyone knows which is my ex company? United Health Group, Optum. Yeah. This is very big company in health related. Okay. Citus Health. Many companies are there, guys. Okay. Apollo are hiring nowadays. Okay. So these are related to some healthcare companies, right? Okay. So like this, there are multiple companies in different domains, guys. Okay, right? This is what we are going to target. Okay. After the course. See, simply service-based companies or mid-level companies, anyone will crack, guys. Okay. But you should target some companies which can give you better package, right? Okay. Right. Amazon, how much they're giving for a fresher? Anyone? 44 lakhs or 45 lakhs they are giving. Right. And for HD2, I think around 70 they are giving 70 LPA with stocks and all. Okay. Even Walmart is paying the same. Okay. Optum is paying the same. Yeah, many companies are paying this much package, guys. So see, these company this much package will be given by only some special companies. Okay, right? And then now let us come to the standard roles in any company. That is HD1 and HD2. Right? Guys, what SD1 is required means it is less than 2 to 3 years of experience. Here you can expect only DSA, but in SD2 it is less than 5 years or above. For DSA with system design is required, guys. Okay. Actually, there are two guys here. I think okay, system design also. For them, after DSA, I will be teaching system design also. Okay. Yeah. That is separate price, and I have spoken with them separately. Yeah, I don't want to come up, here. Okay, I don't want to bring into here. Okay, because people are enrolling for DSA here. Okay, right? I think Krishna, someone, okay, pinged to this. Okay, DSA plus system design. Yeah, yeah. DSA plus system design. Okay. So after 4 months, I will be teaching around 45 days for system design. Okay. Here I will be covering low level design plus high level design. Okay. This is what we're going to cover in system design. And Krishna, I will be sharing that system design course content to you, okay, directly to the chat. Okay, fine.
Yes, thank
Okay, guys. So this is about SD1 and SD2. Okay, I hope I have covered everything syllabus and what I'm going to cover and what is my interest, or else our course lying in which line. Okay, I think everyone is clear. Any doubts, guys? We have 3 more minutes. You can feel free to ask. Okay, any more doubts you have? Huh? Guys, only one thing I can say: first, develop the logical thinking, guys. Okay, right? That will take you, heights. Okay, that's what. Simply learning program language and framework that won't give you anything, guys. Okay, that will give you, but to some level only. But if you're targeting for big level companies, right? Okay, you need that. Okay, you need this logical building thing. Okay, right? Your view will enhance, guys. Okay, trust me. Okay, I can't say you can do magics or miracles after this course, but your logical thinking will develop a lot. That's what I can ensure. Okay, yeah. I think this is the time and price. Everyone is clear. Okay, and recordings is a lifetime recordings. It's not like 1 year, 2 year access. It's lifetime access. Okay, I can give you lifetime access. See, live class plus recording. It's not like only recordings. Okay, every class I will record and I'll give you. I'll upload in the Google Drive. Okay, so there I'll create separate folder for your batch and I'll upload there and I'll give you access for who have enrolled them. Okay, after 2 to 3 classes, we'll finalize the batch and we'll go through that course. Okay, and who want to complete faster, you can once they enroll for my morning batch, they can attend my evening batch also. So it is in binary research now. Okay, it is mid of binary research where we have completed the basics, array, strings, and collection framework, and we started with binary research. Okay, right? Yeah, you can attend that also. Okay, right, guys? If you don't have any doubts, you can feel free to drop. I think I have created a separate group. Okay, right? I think everyone is there in that group. Hopefully, yeah. Well,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
yeah, thank you, guys. If you have any doubts, you can ping me. Okay, on my WhatsApp. Okay, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye, bye, guys. Good night. Sorry, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Bye, bye. I'm dropping the class. Okay.